Oops. Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to the channel on the block. Today I'm coming at you guys with my Stan's deck profile, Stan Top 16, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Tubers Grand Championship Qualifiers 2016 for the Autumn Qualifiers. And I don't know what place he got, because I'm not going to label that. I'm just going to top 16. He doesn't know what we got. It's funny because he actually played the same deck I did. We both played Yosenju Kaijus. Only both of our decks are two completely different variants. And honestly, his main deck is just so much more well put together than mine. He put so much more thought into it than I did. And for that, I congratulate him a lot. Because I really didn't put much thought into it. I was like, okay, what do I know about standard Yosenjus? Oh wait, I know that a stun deck, I put a lot of stun cards and a lot of really tempo swinging cards into my deck. And in the end, that was kind of a cause confliction with the Kaijus that I did play. And I didn't play enough Kaijus to really get the full effect. Often enough, I just found the Kaijus clogging my hands from the standard Yosenju hands that would be good hands. The Kaijus just made them bad hands. But if I had enough of the Kaiju cards, they were a good hand for the Kaijus, but a bad hand for Yosenjus. It was just kind of, I didn't have the weight mesh. I do believe he has a very decent build here going on, and I cannot wait to get into it. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump into Stan's deck list. First thing first, Stan played 3 copies of Godzilla. Well, I don't really know which one is Godzilla, the water one or the fire one, but they're both very Godzilla-y cards. And that's really why I picked up the deck, because it reminisced a lot of Godzilla, where there's monsters fighting monsters, and it was very cool. Either way, you played 3 copies of the fire one. It's the 3,000 point beat stick. I believe you can move 3 Kaiju counters from anywhere on the field and then destroy all monsters on the field except for it. I do believe this is how it works. Or maybe it destroys all your opponent's monsters. It's like a Wageki, I don't remember. I believe it's like a Wageki actually, now I think of it. And then we got the Solemn Warning, which is the water one. It also has 3k defense and 2200 attacking. It's a very good card. Also, another thing to note is I didn't notice until after the tournament started that the Kaijus all have an 8. And you can actually use trade-in. Then you play 2 copies of the Earth one, which is this giant-ass spider thing. And its effect is more or less when your opponent special summons a monster, you can book a moon it, which is very useful in certain applications. He made 2 Max Cs and then 2 copies of the Dark Kaiju guy. I have no idea what his name is, or what he does, but he's pretty cool looking. And then into the Yosenju aspects, he played 3-1, 2-2, and 3-3, and 1 Stujic. Now, however, I honestly think the 3-2 is very important, and I would not drop it forward, because if you open comma 2 and you open comma 3, you can just poke, get comma 1, and you have your commas to just kind of win the duel with there. Then you got 3 Tenki, 3 copies of the Kaiju Field Spell, 3 Space Typhoon, 2 copies of the spell card. I don't know what it is, but I will look into it, and I will find that out. And then you got 2 copies of Summoning Curse. Summoning Curse is amazing. It actually won me my Inferno match. It was very good for me. Then you got 2 copies of Lose 1 Turn. 1 copy I do believe that is Remove Brainwashing. Another card I completely overlooked, because I honestly have not played this deck that much. Then you got 3 Storming Mirthos. Now, his extra deck was very underlooked. This was a very last minute deck for him. I have talked to him quite a bit about it. This was a last minute decision he made. But man, for getting top 16, congratulations. You did a very great job. And I cannot stress that enough. For a deck that is just literally thrown together, you did such a good job. You obviously did better than me, because you threw your deck together, and I believe it looks so much more proper, where mine will, like, if you watch mine, you'll see just, watch my deck profile, you'll see just how kind of clumpy it is, and how it doesn't mesh. Either way, for his side deck, he played 3 copies of Cyber Dragon, 3 copies of Mistaken Analyst, 3 copies of a card I actually had to ask him what it was, but it's Poisoning Wind, and its effect is, I do believe, neither player can special summon wind monsters, and they lose 500 attack points. or something like that. Then you got 3 copies of Iron Wall, and then 3 copies of Light Mail. A lot of Kaiju, a lot of Performer May, no, it's Magic Specters, and uh, Cosmo Hate. Then for his extra deck, which is kind of thrown it out of crap, you got 3 Ultimate Blue Eyes, 2 Time Out Attack, 3 5-Headed Dragon, 2 Castaz, a Diamond Direwolf, a Lightning Joy. Funny thing is, I forgot Lightning Joy when I made my deck. A 1-1, a Giant Hand, and a Diamond Crab King. Now, we were talking, his only comment he really has to make is he really regret not playing the Gaga Cowboy because he did lose a couple games because he did not have the Cowboy for game. And I actually told him that you should be playing at least 2 Gaga Cowboys because that is a really good FTK that you can do, or OTK depending on who went first or whatnot. Well, actually, I guess you have to go second to do it, so I guess it's just an OTK. Either way, that requires you to actually have 2 Cowboys and resolve both of them. But it's a very cool combo. And again, Stan, extremely big thanks to you for sharing your deck. And I really do appreciate it. It's given me a lot of a really good thing to swing back into the action of YouTubing again after this big break I've been taking. So again, thank you guys. And again, thanks for watching. This is B-Man, signing out.